Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Planet Coaster Alpha 3. We're starting in a brand new park. We finished up Eternity Park last time. We did the tour. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out after this episode. It was fun just being able to sit back and take a look at everything we had done over the past week and a half on that park. I had a ton of fun building it, and I'm really excited to move on to the next one. I spent the better part of yesterday trying a couple different ideas out, not liking them and deleting the parks entirely. Like, I had the idea to do like a more water-based park with a lot of lakes everywhere. I had the idea to do like a very modern, sleek-looking designed park, as like the whole thing would be just the same theme. But I decided I need something. For some reason in this game, I need more rules. I need something to contain what I'm doing, and to kind of just force me to focus on a single theme. We were able to do it last time with all the different themed areas. I was able to just focus on that and just make them however I wanted. But this time, I came up with the idea to build a theme park based off of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I've never been a big comic guy, but I really like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I enjoy the movies, the TV shows, all those sorts of things, so I thought that'd be something fun to do. It's not going to be a huge park. It's probably just going to be like, if I were to guess, like 8 or 9 episodes, 7 to 9 episodes long this park will be. But we'll see. To start off, we're going to be building the Avengers Tower, which is something I didn't think it was going to turn out very well, just because kind of it's difficult to do with the limited sort of buildings or building pieces, but it came out all right. I was pretty happy with it. Basically what we're going to do in this park is we're going to have the main central area here, which is going to be borrowing elements from things like the Avengers Tower and the new Avengers facility that you saw at the end of Age of Ultron and all the Avenger movies past that. It's kind of hard to describe. I don't know if you've seen it, but just very sleek, modern design. A lot of black and white and some blues. I wish we had actual glass. That'd be great, but I guess these glass pieces will work for now. And then for the rest of the park, we're going to be theming the sort of areas and rides and coasters after the various heroes. You'll see me do, near the end of the video, I just do a color palette to kind of give you guys an idea of what we're going to be doing to kind of build and color and design everything in this universe, in this theme of the universe. And I had to go and look up some different ideas for the color schemes and stuff, but I think it'll be really fun. We're going to have each of the heroes areas kind of reflect the heroes in general. So for like Iron Man's area, it's naturally going to be the red and the orange is yellow, and it's going to be very fast, very high up rides, a lot of flying around. And then for like the Hulk area, it's going to be the greens and purples and very intense, loud rides, maybe some hills and stuff. But I'm just going to kind of design it as I go, because I think that's how I do it the best. I think that comes out the best when I just kind of make it up as I go. If I try and pre-plan stuff a little bit too much, it tends to kind of break apart, and I can't really seem to theme anything well enough, but we'll see how this goes. I'm excited to try it out. It's nice to kind of break away from just the historical aspects of the previous parks into something a little bit more creative. This main building, the Avengers building, is the Avengers Tower, is probably going to be the only thing actually built like a building from this universe. Everything else is just going to kind of be themed like it, I suppose, but I don't know, we'll see. Again, this is all new, this is all an experiment to me. I don't think there's Marvel theme park in real life. I'm really happy with how this 8 comes out. Once we finally get it, it comes out looking really good, but I don't think so, because I know like at Six Flags they have like DC rides, right? Like I've been on like the Superman coaster and the Batman coaster. Well, I guess Disney owns them now, so I'm pretty sure they're building some sort of Marvel area in the Disney areas. But look at that 8 came out really cool. I'm pretty happy with it. I actually think that, oh man, looking back at it now, like I didn't think it looked very good when I was making this video, but it came out pretty good. One thing that was annoying here, so I have the triangle pieces, the right triangles that fill in the gaps like that, so they're upright right triangles. You can't turn those over. It drives me crazy. Why can't I turn that over? Why don't they have right triangles that can be upside down? So now we have that those weird like square pieces going up. It's smooth on the top, but it's rough on the bottom just because we can't flip them over. So I'll try and find a different solution for that, but nothing thus far. And I went ahead and let the day tick by, so I went to nighttime just so I could do a little bit of lighting. Actually, it was almost sunrise before I noticed. I just wanted to light up the Avengers symbol. Then we're just trying to find a really nice centered area for it, and then just copy and pasting it, putting on the other side, and adding the lights. The lights don't look that good during the day. They kind of stick out a little bit too much, so I may do the thing where we hide the lights inside of the wall. And if you just notice, I just changed the UI. I figured it was a new park. We need a new color scheme. So we had the orange and white user interface. Now I switched it to the blue and white. I thought it looked pretty nice, and we'll probably just do that at every park. I think it's a nice way to signify the new park. So if you ever watch a video of mine, you notice, hey, his UI changed colors. That's the reason. So you can go back and see what park you missed or what's going on, all that stuff. And for here, I had an idea just to kind of create a barrier to kind of the main entry area, but we ended up turning these into their own buildings. And this part was kind of inspired by the new Avengers facility. Basically just very square rectangular buildings, kind of low. We ended up turning these into a burger place and a drink place, but I really want this, especially this main area, to be very concise and compact and kind of dense. I don't really want a lot of open spaces, but I also don't want a lot of like foresty areas, because it's supposed to be like a manicured and well designed area in terms of plants, landscape, all that sorts of things. So it's not going to be any wild brush or anything, at least in this entry area. Everything's going to be deliberate and placed, which is something that I haven't done before, because a lot of times in the past, you guys have seen it, I've had these open spaces. I'm like, okay, I'll just chuck a bunch of trees and bushes there and make it look like it's like a forest or something, but that won't fly in this area. Maybe in some of the other areas of the park, we'll get away with that, but not here. And then I want a lot of lights, because this is the main entry area, so it's supposed to be really bright at night, look real nice. And I was trying to figure out something to do in here, or in that little square area at the beginning. And then I decided to make that just one building. I don't know why, just felt like it. There we go. Done with that. And then I was like, okay, maybe we can do like a little archway here. But I thought those didn't look very good. We have, okay, so those white pieces, we have like flat ones, we have those curved ones. We don't have any just like at a diagonal. So unfortunately, you can't really do that. It's a little annoying. And then here I was like, okay, we'll just put a little planter. So we take these glass walls, kind of sunk them into the ground a little bit. Put some lights all around it, and then we're just going to fill it with some plants and trees and stuff. But again, in a deliberate fashion to make it seem like they were landscaped to look like that, rather than just having grown there naturally. Which I guess is fine, because in the previous park we wanted things to grow naturally, because a lot of the times they wouldn't have been landscaped. In the future area, I probably should have made things a little more landscaped, but oh well, came out all right. I think everybody enjoyed that park. I hope you guys did, because I loved it. It was so much fun. Again, it was a little laggy at the end, but who knows. By the time this park's done, I should have my new PC. Hopefully before this park's done. That'd be nice. Hopefully I can transfer my saves. I'm transferring the hard drive, so it should be fine. If not, I'll just upload it to the Steam Workshop, re-download it, and start working on it. It should be good. Right? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, sorry. I just realized that came up as an issue, because I'm realizing now that if I'm building my new PC, I probably need to transfer all the saves from my games, but I guess the only relevant one right now is Planet Coaster, so it should be good. Because I'm still going to have this PC, it's just going to be on my girlfriend's desk, and she's going to play games on it. She enjoys playing games like Project High Rise and City Skylines, things like that. And she does want to play this game, but only when they add management stuff. She's more interested in the actual like park management rather than just the design aspect, which is cool, I guess. You know, I don't really care about the management in this game right now. I guess I probably will do career mode when they come out with it. But right now all they have is the challenge mode, which is basically here's 25 grand, build a park. And to me that just doesn't sound very exciting. And for this part I wanted to do something a little bit different rather than have trees everywhere, which we actually end up doing. But I wanted some sort of planter, and I save it as a blueprint just so we can continuously use it all around the park. So I've tossed in one little, that's not a birch tree, it's a, I can't remember, I always forget. I don't even know what I'm typing here. It's small on my previous screen, I don't know. People have been enjoying my secret little messages there on the blueprints, but there we go. Just have a nice little planter that we can place all around. It's a little annoying that it changes the height to the ground. I wish it would be consistent, but oh well. And then I want a lot of paths in this area for people to kind of wander around in. Because I mean, it is kind of a straight shot, so a lot of people are just going to pass through there, and it doesn't look too good because it is the smallest path. So I'm worried that people will, it'll get a little congested there. So I'm trying to put a lot of paths in there to bypass that, and just to make it look cool. Because I mean, this building, the Avengers Tower, is supposed to be in the middle of New York, so it's supposed to be in a city. But I didn't want to build a lot more buildings around it because I wanted this to be the main center focal point. And then we have these massive, like hangar-like structures there that are just a food and drink stand. There you go. Again, kind of excessive, but it came out looking alright. Something that people have brought up in the past is that I should build actual restaurants in this park. So I have like food and drink stand, but then I build like fake tables and chairs and stuff, which is something I've tried to do in the past. If you guys remember in Zootopia, we had like a fine dining restaurant. With some of these new pieces and everything, I think it'd be a lot more doable. So we'll definitely take a look at that. We'll build some actual restaurants with some like outside seating areas, some like food, or not food, with chairs and tables and stuff, and actually try and make it like themed restaurants. I think that'll go well with the sort of the Marvel theme we got going on. We can make like a Hulk's burrito restaurant, or I don't know, something like that. Thor's smoked pork. There we go. Thor's smoked pork. That is hard to say. Thor's smoked pork. I don't think that's good for business. You want your restaurants to be easy to say. Then again, I don't know anything about running the restaurant business, so what do I know? Thor's smoked pork. That couldn't be too bad. Lighting up the area in here. I definitely want to add a lot more lights in this area, especially since they're supposed to be modern and everything. Just trying to find out a good way to do that. Figured these fit in there just fine. And this whole area, I really wanted to fill in these gaps, but again, I didn't want to put trees everywhere. So we're taking these planters, kind of putting them around. I need to remember to rotate them so the trees aren't all facing the same way. And then I was like, okay, we can put some of these little lights in there, because you know how that's something that people do, right? They put little lights inside of planters, and then just putting more of these standard streetlights everywhere. I wish these were brighter. They seem kind of dark. Like, they don't really give off that much light. I wish the radius of the light was a little bit more expanded, but it's okay. That'd be something cool if you could adjust in the future. That would actually be really cool if you could change how bright lights are. I mean, I'm getting a little excessive here with my demands for the Planet Coaster developers, but I think it'd be cool. And then yeah, I just let time go because I want it to be daytime. You can always tell when I'm done with like the lighting stuff because we let it become daytime. Daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. And then just covering up this little gap here. Again, the path system in the current version of Planet Coaster does need some work. It's still a little bit finicky. You'll see me sometimes have trouble like getting past where I want, and sometimes like the cursor will freak out because I'm getting a little frustrated, but it hasn't been too bad. I'm noticing there's some trash piling up here, so we're getting some trash cans, some janitors, and some benches all around. Look at them go. Sleeping up. Don't know why I was spying on them, but whatever. I don't know why people are coming to this theme park. There's literally just a burger stand and like a drink stand. Oh boy. Let's go pay however much the admission is just to go to a theme park. It's like going to Six Flags and just getting like a churro or something. And then leaving immediately. Not the best business decision, but whatever. See, like that, it was being a little annoying because it wouldn't let me place the building. Like, I kept going to the roof of this building when I was trying to place them in there. But I thought I would do some decorating on the inside. I know I always say, like, I always do the exterior buildings, but that's something I'd like to try and improve on in this park, is actually do the interior building stuff, especially if guests are going to be going in there. If guests aren't going to go in there, no, I'm not going to do interiors, but if there's going to be paths or queues for rides or anything inside of actual buildings, yes, I'm going to try and do more on the interior. Like, I'm going to do these pillars and stuff in here, but then I also want to do some lighting in here that we ended up not getting to. And I was like, okay, that's probably high enough right now. We'll just go ahead and toss the floor. It's a little bit cramped. I do apologize because that is also a thing that's kind of deterred me from doing interiors in these time lapses, because in the time lapses it can get kind of hectic because I'm zipping around inside of a small cramped area. Might make people dizzy. So when we do interiors, I'll try and remember to slow down the time lapse a little bit just so it's not as crazy. Like, instead of like 6 or 7 times speed, maybe just stick to our 4 times speed, which is the default when you speed up in my editing program. But we'll see. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. Hopefully you can understand, and it shouldn't really take that long. Like, I try and move the camera around as little as possible, but I still have to do it. I mean, it's part of the game. And over here is where we start doing some of the theming, just trying to figure out some of the different colors, things like that. So you can see we got Iron Man, we got Hulk, we got Captain America, which looks like Captain France right now, and then Thor. And right here I was like, wait, what color is Thor's armor? So I went and looked it up on my phone real quick. I was like, okay, yeah. So it's like mostly black and gray and just a little bit of red in the cape. But that is going to be it for this first episode, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Want to see more Planet Coaster in the future? Let me know if you're excited for this park. I'll see you next time. Bye.